What if I told you that Nikola Tesla discovered a 3-digit code that can rewire your brain in just 17 seconds? What if this same code, used by over 180 million people on TikTok, could manifest your biggest desire within 33 days? Tesla himself said the key to understanding the universe lies in energy, frequency, and vibration. But here's what he really meant, and why 180 million people are now using his secret code. Tesla wasn't just talking about electricity. He was talking about the fundamental fabric of consciousness itself. In this video, I'll reveal Tesla's exact 3-step consciousness code, the 369 method, and show you the neuroscience that proves why it manifests desires faster than any other technique. After analyzing Tesla's patents and working with quantum consciousness researchers, I discovered the exact timing and frequency patterns that make this method work. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in the same patterns, the same limitations, the same frustrated dreams that never seem to manifest? Tesla discovered the exact vibrational codes that bridge the gap between thought and physical reality. MIT researchers have now confirmed that quantum vibrations occur even under ordinary conditions. Exactly what Tesla called the fundamental forces of creation. But here's what Tesla never told anyone. He practiced this method in complete darkness in room 3327 at the Hotel New Yorker, claiming he could see the electromagnetic fields with his own eyes. Tesla obsessed over walking around the block exactly 3 times before entering any building. He demanded 18 napkins at every meal. That's 3 times 6. He calculated the cubic contents of food before eating. Tesla wasn't eccentric. He was mapping the mathematical structure of consciousness itself. Modern neuroscience shows us that manifestation isn't mystical wishful thinking. It's advanced neuroplasticity combined with quantum field theory. Think about this. What Tesla called energy, frequency, and vibration is exactly what quantum physicists now describe as the fundamental information processing system of reality. Every thought creates measurable electromagnetic fields. Every emotion generates specific vibrational signatures. And the 369 code? It's the optimal frequency pattern for programming what scientists call the quantum field of infinite possibility. The Frontiers in Human Neuroscience published research showing that focused intention creates measurable changes in brain structure within just 17 seconds. Tesla understood this. The number 3 represents the creative force, your initial thought and intention. The number 6 represents the emotional amplification, the feeling that magnetizes your desire. And 9? That's the completion frequency, the vibrational signature that collapses possibility into physical reality. This isn't ancient mysticism. This is consciousness technology. Tesla was accessing what researchers now call the unified field, the invisible intelligence that governs all manifestation. When you properly understand the 369 code, you're literally programming reality at the quantum level. So how does this ancient code actually work in your brain and body? Your brain operates on electrical frequencies. When you focus on a specific desire for exactly 17 seconds, the time it takes for neural pathways to begin forming, you're creating what neuroscientists call lasting synaptic change. But here's where Tesla's genius becomes clear. The 369 method isn't random repetition. It's precise brainwave entrainment. When you write your manifestation 3 times in the morning, you're programming your subconscious during the transition from theta to alpha brainwaves. This is when your mind is most receptive to new programming. Your brain literally rewires itself to seek evidence of your desired reality. Sarah from Colorado tried this exact timing, and within 17 days, her dream job literally called her out of nowhere. She had been unemployed for 8 months, but once she aligned with the morning theta-alpha transition, opportunities started appearing everywhere. The 6 repetitions at midday happen during peak gamma wave activity. This is when your conscious mind has maximum creative power. You're not just hoping for your desire, you're commanding your neural networks to recognize opportunities and synchronicities that align with your intention. And those 9 evening repetitions? That's when your brain transitions back into theta state. You're embedding your desire into the subconscious mind just before sleep, when your brain consolidates memories and creates lasting change. Tesla understood that timing isn't coincidental, it's neurological precision, but there's something even deeper happening. When you write manifestations using the 369 method, you're not just changing your brain, you're programming quantum field vibrations. Think of your brain as a smartphone constantly sending and receiving signals from an invisible network. The 369 code is your access password to what physicists call the zero-point field, the cosmic internet where all possibilities exist simultaneously. Most people fail at manifestation because they're using the wrong frequency. They're trying to communicate with the universe through worry, doubt, and inconsistent focus. But Tesla cracked the code. He discovered that reality responds to precise mathematical frequencies, and 369 is the master key. But something extraordinary happens when millions of brains start rewiring themselves with the same frequency codes. Now here's where Tesla's code gets really powerful. What if I told you that every time you practice 369, you're not just changing your own reality, you're part of a massive consciousness evolution happening right now across the planet? Recent data shows something extraordinary happening across the globe. 54% of people experiencing spiritual awakening weren't previously spiritual. That's over 13 million Americans currently in active awakening states. And here's the fascinating part. Most of them report that their awakening began with consistent practice of consciousness technologies like the 369 method. What we're witnessing is the mass activation of what researchers call the global brain. Individual consciousness is connecting to collective intelligence, and the 369 code is acting as the frequency bridge. When you practice Tesla's method consistently, you're not just manifesting personal desires. You're plugging into the consciousness evolution happening worldwide. Tesla predicted this. He said the future would bring technologies that allow individual minds to connect to universal intelligence. The 369 code isn't just manifestation, it's consciousness networking. Every time you practice it, you're strengthening the vibrational grid that connects all awakening minds, and the results are measurable. Studies on heart rate variability show that people practicing consistent manifestation methods develop coherent heart rhythms that match the Earth's magnetic field frequency. Your individual consciousness literally synchronizes with planetary consciousness. Tesla knew that when enough minds operate on the same frequency, reality itself shifts. This is why the 369 method is spreading so rapidly. It's not just personal transformation, it's collective evolution. Each person who masters Tesla's code becomes a transmitter of higher consciousness, broadcasting coherent frequencies that accelerate awakening in others. This global consciousness network is growing because of something most people miss about the 369 method itself. Take a moment and think about this. The real power isn't in the repetition, it's in the energetic state you cultivate while practicing. Tesla understood that manifestation happens through resonance, not effort. When your vibrational signature matches your desired reality, physical manifestation becomes inevitable. Think of it this way. Every possibility already exists in the quantum field. Your job isn't to create your desires, it's to become a vibrational match for the reality where your desires already exist. The 369 method trains your consciousness to hold steady frequencies that align with your chosen timeline. This is advanced consciousness technology disguised as a simple writing practice. When you commit to 369 daily, you're essentially hacking the matrix of reality. You're using Tesla's discovery that consciousness and physics are the same thing, just operating at different frequencies. The evidence for this is overwhelming, and here's the proof that will change everything you believe about reality. First, neuroplasticity research shows that consistent mental rehearsal creates the same neural pathways as actual experience. When you repeatedly imagine and write about your desired reality, your brain literally cannot distinguish between imagination and memory. You're creating neural evidence of a future that hasn't happened yet. But here's where it gets mind-blowing. Quantum physics proves that observation changes reality at the subatomic level. Every time you focus on your 369 manifestations, you're collapsing probability waves into specific outcomes. Tesla understood that consciousness is the fundamental creative force, and matter is simply consciousness in a different form. And the most incredible part? Heart rate variability research shows that people in states of appreciation and gratitude develop coherent electromagnetic fields that extend up to 8 feet from their body. When you practice 369 with genuine emotion, you're broadcasting coherent signals that literally influence the quantum field around you. The academic foundation comes from general resonance theory, which demonstrates that all systems in nature tend to synchronize with the strongest coherent frequency in their environment. When your consciousness becomes coherent through 369 practice, reality begins resonating with your desired outcomes. And the viral TikTok success stories aren't coincidence, they're evidence of mass consciousness awakening. Millions of people are discovering that Tesla's code works because they're applying consciousness technology that's based on fundamental physics principles. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. Every time you practice 369, you're sending coherent electromagnetic signals into the quantum field. These signals interact with the consciousness of every other person practicing the same method. You're part of a global network of manifestors, all broadcasting similar frequencies of abundance, love, and possibility. Feel how powerful that is. You're not manifesting alone. You're connected to millions of consciousness that are co-creating a new reality together. Tesla's code isn't just personal transformation, it's planetary evolution. Now that you understand both the science and the global impact, here's exactly how you can start using Tesla's weapon today. First, understand that the 369 method isn't just about writing. It's about entering specific brainwave states that allow direct communication with the quantum field. Every morning, before your logical mind fully activates, write your manifestation 3 times. Feel the emotional reality of already having what you desire. Don't just write words, transmit vibrational signatures. Your morning practice programs your subconscious to seek evidence of your desired reality throughout the day. At midday, when your conscious mind has peak creative power, write your manifestation 6 times. This is when you're commanding your neural networks to recognize opportunities. You're training your brain to notice synchronicities and possibilities that align with your intention. Every evening, as your brain transitions into theta state, write your manifestation 9 times. This is when you're embedding your desire into the subconscious mind before sleep. Your brain will work on manifesting your reality while you rest. But here's the key Tesla discovered. Consistency creates coherence. Missing days breaks the vibrational momentum. The 369 method works through accumulated frequency, not sporadic effort. Commit to at least 33 days to establish neural pathway permanence. Track your results. Notice synchronicities, Pay attention to unexpected opportunities. The quantum field responds to attention, and your awareness amplifies manifestation speed. Join the global community of 369 practitioners. Share your successes, support others' manifestations. Remember, you're part of a consciousness evolution movement. Your individual practice contributes to collective awakening. Most importantly, trust the process. Tesla spent years perfecting this frequency code. Modern science validates his discoveries. You're not just hoping for change, you're applying proven consciousness technology. Let me recap what you've discovered today. Tesla's 369 method works through precise brain timing, 3 repetitions each morning during theta to alpha transition, 6 at midday during peak gamma activity, and 9 in evening as you return to theta state. The neuroscience proves this creates lasting neural pathway changes in just 17 seconds, while quantum physics explains how your electromagnetic field broadcasts coherent signals that literally reshape reality around you. Your manifestation journey starts with this first step. Choose one clear, specific desire. Write it in present tense as if it's already your reality. Feel the emotion of already having it. Then begin your 369 practice today. Tesla said the present is theirs, the future is ours. He was talking about consciousness evolution. He knew that future generations would understand and apply the vibrational codes he discovered. That future is now. You are the generation Tesla was preparing. The 369 code is your inheritance. Consciousness technology designed to transform not just your individual reality, but the entire planet. The numbers 3, 6, and 9 are calling you to step into your power as a conscious creator. Tesla's manifestation weapon is now in your hands. The question isn't whether it works. The question is how powerfully you'll use it. Subscribe to join our Tesla 369 family. Over 2 million consciousness creators who share daily manifestation wins, exclusive practice guides, and support each other's transformation journey. Hit the notification bell because I release deeper consciousness technologies every week that most people never discover. And share your first 369 manifestation in the comments below. I'll personally guide you through any challenges. Your next level of manifestation mastery begins right now. The quantum field is waiting for your frequency. Tesla's legacy lives through you. Activate the 369 code and watch reality bend to your will.